PlaymoBello, and this is a Christmas tree full of Playmobiles. If you look here, right in the middle, there is a Santa Claus. He just crashed into the tree, and then all his presents just fell on the tree. Little present hanging right here. There's another present up there. Top there is a little elf. Santa Claus himself is just hanging on the tree. There's another elf. Hi, this is PlaymoBello, and these are the three kings from the Christmas sets from Playmobil. This is set 5589 from the year 2014. In my opinion, the best three king set that Playmobil has ever released because of the colors, the camel, and the treasure that you get. I put extra stuff in here, angels, there's some elves back here, Santa Claus with a bunch of presents, because that's what Christmas is all about. It's about the three kings bringing presents. If you are religious to a baby Jesus, that's disrespectful. Let's fix this. That's the spirit. That's the Christmas spirit, of course. Santa Claus whipping those elves so they clean up the mess. Clean up the mess! Psh, psh, ho, ho, ho! Psh. Now, jokes aside, this is the set 5589, the three kings from the Nativity scene. If you buy the Nativity scene 5588, you would have to buy the three kings because they are part of the Nativity scene. This is the box, the back of the box pretty much. My box is absolutely destroyed. If you want to see the box art, this is the best option. The front of the box has my address and they just taped it to the front of the box. This is another Three Kings set. This one is from 2018. This one is from 2014. So that is set 9497, and this is set 5589. This is my favorite for several reasons. It's better in so many ways. Starting with the camel, you can tell there's a lot more rope. If you look here, there's several loops of rope around this camel. This camel here, he has very little rope. It's so little that you can barely tie up the gear on top of the camel if that's what you want. Not just that, but I do like that this camel has red clothing under it. I like the blue as well. The blue does have a much cooler detail. Look at those little stars in there. Really, the real difference here is the treasure. They both got coins. Their coins is way better. Look at their coins. Look at that. This guy here has just that really yellowy gold that does not shine, which is okay. But what I really like about the set is the treasure. Look at this guy. His vase is made of gold, so that already shows is better than a vase just made of ceramic. This guy only has a little wand, unless he has the present of magic powers. He's not bringing much of a substantial gift. This guy has the incense thing made of gold. He has an incense as well. And this guy has a bag full of money. Not just that, on top of that, a treasure chest that it's hanging on the camel, and if you turn the camel around, there's also a big red bag with more stuff like money, or it could be just food for them, and that's from Playmobil from 2014. And I would say the color of their clothing are pretty cool. This guy, for example, very detailed clothing. Look at that. What you could do is have both sets and then you select the coolest looking characters and make your own three kings. That's what I do. So this is the camel that you get. It has a place here for you to put your character sitting. So in order to sit any of these kings, you must remove the cape. They all come with a cape, and there he is. He's sitting on top of the camel, and look at that. He looks pretty cool. Maybe he's tired from walking. And maybe what you can do, you can have one guy pulling the camel by holding on the camel strings up here, another in the back because they're just walking, and that's how they walk. One is resting, one is pulling, the other is just walking, and then they switch around until they reach their destination. Let's say you have two camels, then you can have two guys on a camel and one pulling both camels by holding on the rope. You can just switch around as you go, or you buy a third camel from another Three Kings set, and then you can have all of them on top of camels. You can also hold both ropes because both sides of this rope here has a holder for the Playmobil hand. Proper way to ride this camel is for the camel rider to actually hold the rope, guides the camel left or right. If it fits perfectly, it's the perfect length at its limit. Look at that, it's at its limit. If you move the camel's head, the character is gonna end up not sitting down. And then you can have one on each side of the camel, one in the front, one in the back. Maybe this guy has the incense and he's making the way smell good. And there you have it. That's the three kings full of treasures. The functions of this camel are the legs are all individually able to be moved. The head goes up and down all the way like this. and then like that. Actually, when you are mounting the camel is supposed to bring the head all the way down here. As I showed earlier, it has a guiding rope. That is what the camel looks like without its saddle. It's a very large saddle and it has a feet support right there. Here is the rope that comes with. Basically, I put a knot on the treasure chest and then I just put this thing inside the rope. Look at that. And now I have this very long rope. Put it around a circle there. Now you can see how long it is. Find your own way to tie up around the money bag and you just start hanging things around this camel. This urn opens and you can put gold coins inside. It fits a lot of gold coins. And then the rest of the gold coins you can fit in this chest. And I believe you can almost, if not all, carry all the gold coins in these two chests. Another thing you can do, you can detach this big saddle. It's supposed to be like a wooden saddle that they sit on. And you just have the little blanket on top of the camel. And now he's just like a cool looking. And here are all the accessories you get with this set. You got 3 capes matching the robes of these 3 kings. This guy here has this cool little robe with a crown on it. This is an actual king, has just a crown. And this guy here has like a big hat. Look at that pointy hat. The chest, a small little chest made of gold maybe. There's a money bag, a little bag, maybe of clothing or supplies. Urn. The urn could be ashes or food or grains. Small 2-piece incense. And they all have wrist cuffs. So this guy here has a big green robe. Looks really cool. He's an African man. There was an African king. There was the Jewish king, I believe. And this was the Egyptian king, probably wearing a red robe full of gold everywhere. And he has this kind of wrist cuff. He has a pretty cool Egyptian beard. Look at that. And that's it. That's the set. There you go. I tied everything up on the camel, just like I said. And now it's just carrying everything for them, including the money bag on the side, urn at the top. Guys are just free to just walk around. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.